when he was I think 国小5年的时候，他参加校队。So when I saw him perform in that game, I knew that he was going to be special because I saw his 看到他的身材技术 and also his mental like determination, you know, for small kid. I knew from my experience that he was going to be special.
My dad's always been there for me, practicing rebound for me and just giving me like advice and just keep working. Because I remember in Morrison, 马岭训学校, we would go to the gym every day to keep practicing. So yeah.
For the most part, but I also wanted him 国中的时候参加就是别的 sports like volleyball, softball, soccer, to also just enjoy his life too. And on the side, we did basketball. 一定比赛完了，一定就是晚餐的时间，就是可以communicate. Okay, where can you improve? How did it go? So it's yeah, I tried to not force it, but make it casual teaching experience.
There were some dark times though. During junior college, my first year of junior college, it was just like it was definitely one of my down years for basketball. And I was trying to find, like, I was the youngest son on the team. I kind of lost who I was at that time. I was put in the position that I didn't want to play in, and then my dad was just so mad at me. Like every single game, he was like, "This is not who you are. This is not who you are. This is not who you are." And I was just like, cause I was young. I didn't know like if I was supposed to listen to a coach or listen to my dad, but I was trying to figure out how I can improve. And then. Yeah, it was so bad. It was bad, sad times. Yeah.
Yeah, because during that time, because I know his like what position he should play. He's a guard, but there's a couple coaches that wanted him to play 大前锋. Like, that's my position. 大前锋, 中锋, that's my position, but that's not his position. So it was very difficult time.
UC Davis, even though I didn't really play much, I think my senior year, a lot of my family members came, and then at the warm-up lines, it was so funny. They were just cheering so hard at the warm-up lines. I was like, okay. So it was like, so I would just like go dunk it, and then they would be like going crazy. And then every time I touch the ball and shoot it, they'll scream, right? So at the warm-up lines, I'll just be dribbling, and then I'll pretend to shoot, and then they're like, and then they're like, boo, and then it was just super funny, cause like, even though it was like I struggled in playing time there, like I didn't really care like at that moment because my family was there, and then they know how important life is more than basketball. And like you're gonna have years and times where basketball's not gonna go well for you, but I know that no matter what in life, I always have my family.
So, 当你去看那个 Sam 比赛的时候，你们会喊什么吗？
Oh, it's like how would we cheer?
Yeah.
Oh, for Sam? Oh gosh,
It's all the cousins.
Yeah, actually, I'm very yeah, but my family, they go like, screaming out loud. I'm like,
I was watching the combine. This year's combine. It's like I made a layup, right? And then the announcer's like, "Oh,雷蒙恩did it," and it went back to my dad. My dad's like this. Bro, like smile, like oh my goodness, like it's so funny. I was like, bro, my dad was like, bro, he's like, oh, I didn't even see it. You know what I mean? So I was like, bro, this guy.
我拍拍手这样，其他的会 they would scream and shout like I guess 好像因为我爸爸也是这样，他很 just very stable, calm. 可是我妈妈 it's screaming and loud, noisy. But my dad is not this. It's different. So I'm more like my dad.
My cousins back home, so 他们很夸张，乱叫，他们乱叫。It's different because 每一天会不一样 the screaming, bro. It's like sometimes they'll be like go like normal, like go Sammy, but sometimes they're just like 不会说我的名字，就是 scream. Like 就是他们真的很夸张。I mean, my dad, like my senior year in Davis, me and my dad started talking about it, and it was kind of cool seeing Chris 𝐟𝐚𝐭𝐡𝐞𝐫'𝐬, my former UC Davis teammate, go to Taiwan too, and I was like starting to think about it a lot in my senior year because I did really want to play professional basketball. Me and my dad just kept talking about it, and it became very like I think, yeah, later on it became more serious. And then we were able to get in contact with Cindy, agent, and then that's when it got really serious. And then I was like, okay. And a big part of it is like I'm also Taiwanese, so I always like back then when I was in high school, when I was younger, I didn't really like embrace the culture of it, and that was one of my biggest regrets. So now, like a big part of it is like I am Taiwanese, I am proud of who I am, and I do really want to now like 重新练习台湾的文化。
Yeah, his last year in college, I knew he was going to play pro ball someplace, and so I was just going to let him decide, 让他自己决定要去哪里打球，打职篮。And I know he was going to have to do tryout and everything, but it was his decision. I just encouraged him to have an adventure, and that's really like my encouragement is, hey, you're young, go have an adventure, you have talent, and experience the world.
I knew there was going to be a lot of high expectations, and because I'm my dad's son, really I just kept preparing like mentally and physically. Because I know like physically I can always train really hard and get better because that's always something I have to do. It's like part of me. But a big part of it is just being disciplined in the mind because I can't let the outside noise get to me, and just being focused. Yeah, and just because I think that's how like to love the game more. Yeah.
Just do your best because if you focus on your own responsibility, everything else comes. Just have an adventure. Just enjoy life, but always put God first, because you know you need the direction. And so if you put God first, the direction is easy. And then the other part is, just do your best in basketball.
No, they know I love them. They know I love them. I appreciate them so much that I'm definitely gonna struggle with like I need to cook now. So, because in UC Davis they always have cafeteria and all that. And then when I was home, my mom would cook. I was so spoiled. So now I'm like, but I'll definitely miss them a lot. Yeah, 我会很念我的爸妈。